We're running late today because because the sirens are going off and missiles are approaching Tel Aviv, which means him, his beautiful wife, his son that she is carrying, his dog, and his cat all got to go into the shelter. Every conflict America has been in has always gone longer than they first state. That is a fact. Go all the way back to World War II. It always goes longer than what they first state. World War II will be back in a year, 4 years later. Vietnam will be out in a couple of months, 15 years later. People are talking about $200 a barrel. If we do that, then sell everything. Just sell everything. I think we could see 6,000 at some point in the next year or so, maybe even this year. The issues that are fundamentally there have not gone away. So the fundamentals of why gold is increasing so fast over the last couple of years are still there. They're even worse. Right? So the reasons people bought gold and drove this price up, why countries bought gold, why institutions bought gold, why governments bought gold, the same reasons are there, but they're intensified, they're magnified, just 10x. Welcome to another amazing episode of entertainment, the greatest show on the internet, coming to you live from the Netherlands and from being bombed in Tel Aviv. Amir Isaacs, what's up, brother? He's going in and out of bomb shelters. Oh, there he is. It's not coming in very well. I don't know how much we're going to be able to get a hold of him. We're running late today because because the sirens are going off and missiles are approaching Tel Aviv, which means him, his beautiful wife, his son that she is carrying, his dog, and his cat all got to go into the shelter. So anyway, and he just jumped off. So what we're going to do, friends, is we're going to go right into the charts. Happy Good Friday. Please like and subscribe. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Here's Bitcoin on the daily, friends. And these are the lines we've had. If you've been following us, we called this breakout here, right? This red line is here is where we took profits. Then we shorted. This yellow on here is where we took profits. Then we bought again, shorted again here, took profits on the purple. And now we've just been waiting. And this yellow line here, this big yellow line here, this is a very, very strong support. This is the monthly candle here. You see, this was the top back here. Then it kind of was the top and then became very strong support. So we are at very, very strong support. Next stop, though, would be 51,000 with a short bounce, probably a 58. If you've been following us, you know that we've been calling this to go lower. We said when it pierces this red line here, like it did with a daily candle, it always moves back powerfully all the way through the channel. So this is our current channel here. And as you see, we pierced the red line. And now we are anticipating this to fall all the way back. And we showed you examples going all the way back here. Let me open this up. So here, pierced it, and look, it crashes through the channel. And here it crashed through twice. We can go further back. Pierces here, crashes through this channel. Pierces here, crashes through this channel, breaks through this channel, and comes here. Channel, wicks up, crashes straight through. Same thing happened here. Wicked up, we are expecting this to crash through, and it could go to 60K on the first move. Do I anticipate this happening over the weekend? Probably not. It's Good Friday and Passover. The markets are light. Not much volume. So be careful. I think Tuesday, next week, coming in the markets Wednesday, Thursday, certainly Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I would anticipate a lot of volume, and I would anticipate this coming down further. And the reason I'm saying that is because I believe America is going to put boots on the ground. They are sending troops there right now. They are on the way. So if that happens, I know Trump didn't mention that. He didn't say he wasn't going to do it, but he also didn't say he would do it. And this rhetoric, it's going to be over fast. We're going to pull out soon. That's how all the long conflicts start, right? And every conflict America has been in has always gone longer than they first state. That is a fact. Go all the way back to World War II. It always goes longer than what they first state. World War II will be back in a year, 4 years later. Vietnam will be out in a couple of months, 15 years later. I'm not saying this is that, but you can go to Iraq, you can go to Afghanistan. The initial coming out point never sticks. So I anticipate next week this thing coming below. Now, what we're looking for, am I taking a short now? No, because this is very strong support, right? So it could pop up, no doubt. It could really pop up. There could be a short squeeze. Over here, we were saying, be careful. I think this is a trap, a bull trap. What we're looking for is a candle like this to get underneath here for 2 days. If we get under this yellow line here for 2 days, we have 2 candles under this line. This thing is going down, and I'm taking a short. I'm looking to do it, I think, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. I could do it Sunday evening, but I'm going to look at the charts. For me to do it Sunday evening, we would have to close below here today, stay there tomorrow, and stay there all of Sunday till Sunday evening till the market's open, and then I would short it. Because what happens then, if you have 2 or 3 days under this yellow line, it means you have lost support. And when we lose this support, this is a massive support line. Massive. Look how far this goes. We've broken this massive support line here, crashed right through it. And these were major, right? So when you break these major support lines, look at how long these moves are. Major support line here, way down. Major support line here, way down. So I expect a very strong move to the bottom. And first stop, like I said, 60,000. You may get a bounce here. And then certainly if we get a bounce, I'm going to take the short. I'm going to short some more because it's going down here to 52. Now, it may take several weeks for this to play out. I would anticipate the next couple of weeks being very, very critical. A lot depends on what's going to happen with the war with Iran. That is dictating a lot because the oil prices are shooting up. People are talking about $200 a barrel. If we do that, then sell everything. Just sell everything. The hope I have is that there are midterm elections coming, and a bad economy, high gas prices, boots on the ground does not bode well for Republicans. And if they lose control of the House and the Senate, they will do one thing, in my opinion. I'll tell you, they're just going to go after Trump. They are going to start filing lawsuits and bringing him to court, and it's going to be a bloodbath for the next 2 years. I hope that doesn't happen. I actually hope America pulls out and they get out quick. I think they've made their point. I don't think it's going to get any better. I really don't. I think the enriched uranium that they had, the claim of 16 bombs, I don't think you're going to find it. Not anytime soon. Iran's a massive country, very mountainous, lots of places to hide and run. So for Bitcoin, this looks bad. This really looks bad. And we break this yellow line. I am selling. If we break it for let's say 3 days in a row, I don't think it happens over the weekend. It could, but I don't think so. Volume's very, very low. Let's take a look at gold. Gold's also at a very, very strong support. Boots on the ground, in my opinion, extension of the war drives gold back up. This is a very, very strong support that it's at right now. If it breaks this, you can see it come back down to, then you short it to wait for the 4330 to buy some more. But if this holds until Monday through the weekend, it holds over this yellow line, that's a bullish sign, and we can see a pump to 47. In the end, I think it's going to 5,000 again. I think we could see 6,000 at some point in the next year or so, maybe even this year. The issues that are fundamentally there have not gone away. So the fundamentals of why gold is increasing so fast over the last couple of years are still there. They're even worse. Right? So the reasons people bought gold and drove this price up, why countries bought gold, why institutions bought gold, why governments bought gold, the same reasons are there, but they're intensified, they're magnified, just 10x. So that to me is a sign that we are going to come back up here. Eventually, we're going to come back up here. It's going to take some time. Maybe it gets here in the fall. It really depends what happens here, how we hold this line. But if the war continues, there's boots on the ground. Energy crisis is looming over Europe. That is a big, big conversation here in Europe. As someone who lives in Europe, that is a massive conversation. Diesel prices are skyrocketing, which is what runs America, right? Diesel fuel. That's what gets everything back and forth, and that's skyrocketing. So we went over Wednesday all the price increases that we have. So I would, if I had to guess or bet, I'm not a professional financial planner. I'm a professional entertainer, but from my perspective as an entertainer, this holds over the weekend. You're going to see it pop. You're going to see it pop over the next couple of weeks for sure. And I think Bitcoin does the opposite. I think it's going to dump a little bit more. We may see a pump come back up. Let's get back here. But the reality is that you're getting Bitcoin right now at a 50% discount. If we're looking at this, right? We're looking at, it's a 60% discount. Ethereum is at a 60% discount. Let me go to ETH. These are other. Let me go to another chart. Sorry about that. Processing really slow. Here's Ethereum. Hopefully. Come on, you can do it. It's really slow for some reason. Let's see. One second, let me stop sharing and see if I can get this thing opened up to Ethereum really quick. The point I'm trying to make, here we go, is that you're getting a lot of these quality crypto coins at half price, right? Ethereum, Bitcoin. So if you buy spot now, is it bad, wrong, risky? It's 50% off already. So it's a good deal, right? Do I think it's going to go lower? Yeah, I think it's going to go lower. There's going to be even a bigger discount. So if I go to the weekly here, So you look at this. This is near 5,000. This is a 50-60% discount. Do I think it could come down here? Yeah, I actually think it's gonna hit 1,500. But do I think it's a bad decision buying Ethereum on spot right now? No, it's a discount. It's a massive discount, and if it goes lower, you buy some more. But these are great buys. Next bull run, it will blast through this. It'll go to 6,000. So this is a good buy if you're looking at spot. I probably wouldn't trade this. I wouldn't trade anything over the weekend. You have Passover and you have Easter. I would have some limit orders, maybe on Bitcoin, like I had said. If it stays on there for 3 days at a certain point, maybe Sunday evening, take a position, or Monday. But I think Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're going to see a lot of volume come back into the market. Everyone's back. They kind of take a little bit of a break. So you're going to see a lot of money come back in here. Be safe. Markets open in 3 minutes. If you don't want to do anything with charts, if you just want some passive income, then we highly recommend you click the link for Hardcore Arbitrage, where we earn 1 to 2% per day daily. And if you look back at our videos, we show our accounts how we started with 16,000. It's at 35 or 36,000 right now. All 1 or 2% daily on Bitcoin, Ethereum, even Tether, Arbitrage. If you want to know more about it, check out the other videos that we have for you. Until then, click like and subscribe and be safe. Shabbat Shalom.